Welcome back to Passionately Catholic. So, in a previous video, we just took a look at, we talked about love songs, really, and we were taking a look at Ed Sheeran and both his Shape of You song and his Perfect song, okay, and the significance of these, analyzing the lyrics, looking at them from a Catholic perspective, and I proposed in the previous video that I think that if there's a true love song, you could actually sing it to God, okay? So what we did in the last video is we analyzed Shape of You lyrics and took a look at that. We talked about the difference between love and lust, so definitely go check out that video if you haven't had a chance to do so yet. But here we're going to take a look at Ed Sheeran's song Perfect, and we're going to analyze these lyrics. And I'm going to submit to you right at the outset that, I mean, this is a radical, it stands in radical opposition to the Shape of You song and the lyrics proposed in that song, that is all about lust, and it's all about emptying the other person. And really what that ends up doing is that it empties both parties, and it doesn't respect the dignity of the self or the other, okay? Whereas with Perfect, what we're going to get into is this really becomes a love song. I would propose even that this is the kind of song that you could even sing this to God as a love song, a pure love song of I'm offering myself up for you. I love you deeply, okay? And it's about an emptying of self, but in that emptying of self, I am also fulfilled back. So let's take a look at these lyrics from Perfect. I found the love for me, oh darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were that someone waiting for me, because we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, but darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Okay, so pause. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. So we have here, I mean, we have a kiss, okay, but listen to the way that the song is portrayed, and even the way that Ed Sheeran sings it, I think really offers it, sells it, if you will, very appropriately, okay? I mean, there's the dancing in the grass, there's time that's being taken here to really appreciate the dignity, the goodness, the beauty in the other, in the beloved, allowing that to really sink in to the singer of the song, that this other person is really cherished, right? Okay, and that's something special. I think, and I'm not a lady, but I think that a lady knows when she's being cherished and appreciated and her dignity is being respected, as opposed to when she's being objectified and just used, okay? Now, guys, I don't think we might not always have the same level of sensitivity. Some guys might or might not. I'm not, I like to think of myself as a sensitive guy. I'm not sure how sensitive I really am, though. But ladies, I think that most ladies can really pick up on this, and I applaud you for that. So keep your antenna up, going through relationships, gals. Am I being used in this instance, or am I truly being loved? So he continues, well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. And I mean, consider this, like, he's looking to the future, the singer of the song, not just Ed, but I mean, if we're singing it, if we're imagining ourselves as the voice of the song, looking toward the future, that there's something beautiful here, there's something precious, and I'm not going to rush into it, and I'm not going to try to take out of it what I can, but I have this hope that someday I'm going to share her home. It's not about one night. It's not about a month or a semester or a short period of time. It's about, I want to give myself. I want to give myself to this person for the rest of our lives. I want to share my entire life with this person. I have this hope that someday that I'll share her home, okay? And he's gotten to know her well enough that she shares my dreams, for crying out loud, that we have something deeper, richer, more profound that bonds us as two human beings than just something as simple as lust or sexuality or attraction, okay, or how we make each other feel just being around each other. There's something deeper and richer here going on. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, okay? So he's poured himself out, he's sacrificed himself, he's made himself uncomfortable. He's offered to his beloved his secrets, okay? I mean, he has something on the line here. He's invested in this relationship totally unlike the singer of the song, the speaker, if you will, the voice of the song is in Shape of You, in which they don't take risk and they don't go out there. Again, check out that video if you haven't already. And instead here, they're offering themselves, they're offering their secrets. And here's where it starts to get really, really deep in this line. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. To carry children of our own. What does that mean? That means that I'm in love with your body. Okay, well, that is just, I want to use your body for my own selfish purposes, my own desires to fulfill myself in terms of pleasure. But in this sense, with this lyric, to carry love, to carry children of our own, that's saying something completely different. It's something completely different to say, well, I want to go to bed with you versus I want to have children with you. That I want my kids to be your kids. I want you to raise my kids. I want to raise your kids. I want my little kids to look like you, to act like you, okay? That I want little yous. I love you so much that I want there to be more of yous, and I'm willing to pour myself out and sacrifice for that to happen, for that to become a reality, and for little yous to also be little me's, okay? You know, to carry love and to carry children of her own. That means that he's looking at her body not as an object to provide him with pleasure, but he's looking at her body as a means of love and sacrifice, something that he's going to pour himself out to, but that body will carry children of her own. Okay, but not just her body, her person, because he doesn't just say her body, he's looking at her in her person. I found somebody who's going to carry more than just my secrets. This person is going to carry love and carry children. So he's seeing in the perfect song, in this song, he's seeing her as a unity of both body and spirit, a body and a person who's going to carry his secrets, carry love, and carry children. Now, this is where it starts to get deeper and profoundly beautiful. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds, right? There's sacrifice. There's just true love and a pouring out of self in this one. I know we'll be all right this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl. I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Okay, I mean, he's looking into her soul. He's seeing her not as an object to be used, but who she truly is. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. Here he's taking the time to truly love her and appreciate her for who she is. When I saw you in that dress looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Okay, he recognizes this is where we get into this experience of love in which we're inspired to be more than what we already are, because we're all broken and we're all sinful. But I think that there's this wonderful thing that happens with true love, not lust, but true selfless love, is when we see in the other person something so beautiful, something so precious, something that we cherish to such a degree that we realize that we're not good enough. I'm not good enough for this person. They are beautiful and lovely and amazing and awesome, and I don't deserve them. So you know what? I feel then at that moment this desire to be more, to transcend what I actually am now. And of course that requires God, requires His grace, requires the help of what God gave us as gifts to help us do that. The church, the sacraments, to grow in virtue, to grow in holiness. And this is one of the things I love about true love, is that it inspires us to go way beyond where we're actually at in our spiritual life and to become saints, to become the best that we can possibly be, to grow in heroic virtue like the saints, to be worthy of the love of that person and to give them what they truly deserve. Ultimately, they deserve heaven. And our number one job being married is to get that person to heaven. So in falling in love, we feel this calling to true love, to give of ourselves, our lives, our bodies, all that we are for the good of this other person. And then also the children that come forth from that relationship, if children do come forth from that relationship, which the voice of this song has already expressed a knowledge of and a desire for. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I've met an angel in person and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. And of course, we know of the singer of the song, already in what's going on, that the beloved that he's singing to is not just perfect tonight, is a wonderful being that he has come to appreciate, that he's come to love, and that he's in a position where he wants the relationship to continue, and he even wants to pour himself out in sacrifice for her. So this song I would propose this is a love song. Ed Sheeran's Perfect. This is a love song because it involves selflessness. It involves an appreciation of the person on a much deeper and beautiful level. So I'd encourage you, as you encounter media, look for signs and indicators of what is lust, what is using, a lot like Shape of You, versus what is love. An artist, Ed Sheeran's got both of these songs, and we can pit them against each other to expose the lies, but also explore these truths, which are also evident from our Catholic faith. So let's bring our Catholic faith into everything we do, and be passionately Catholic, into the music we listen to and the movies that we see, and let's share it with others as well. May God richly and abundantly bless you in this life. I so look forward to being in touch with you again very soon. If you appreciate what we're doing here at Passionately Catholic, be sure to subscribe and click that bell icon so that YouTube has to tell you every time we post a new video. Take care, and I'll be in touch.